Now this here is a Neti Pot. Oh, a little bit of water spilling out there, which is almost full to the brim with warm water. Now the reason we're going to use this is to clean out our nasal passages. You might wonder, why would I want to clean out my nasal passages, and why with salt water, and why would I want to do it on a daily basis? Well, that nasal breathing is much better for you than mouth breathing, in simple terms. I know I'm a mouth breather, and to figure out how to breathe through my nose better. Now, if you've ever done yoga, you'll probably know that the instructor often gives you instructions on how to breathe, and Ujjayi breathing, which is that noisy breathing where you make a noise in the back of your throat, is through in and out through the nose. So I've recently adopted using the Neti Pot. My nose is feeling a lot clearer. It does sting a little bit. It does feel a bit weird. And yesterday I had a bit of water coming out of one of my eyeballs. Anyway, I'm going to show you how to do it. A bowl, or you can use a sink. So you just a bowl or something that you can put your head over. Some salt, Himalayan salt is a good idea. I actually got this from my yoga teacher trainer, Will. He'll be grateful for the mention, and he does a very good yoga course. I use just to measure out a very small amount of salt that I put into the Neti Pot. This is all prepared already. When I make my first cup of coffee in the morning, I boil the kettle, I fill this up, put the salt in, and I leave it to cool down. Once it's cooled down, so not completely cold, so that it's lukewarm or rather body temperature, that's when I use it. So you need to figure out how you're going to do that. I use water that's been filtered. Distilled water is better, but I'm not going to go out and buy distilled water. It's a bit of a faff. So you'll see there's a little spout there. La la la. I'm going to stick that in one of my nostrils. So here goes. And you need to breathe through your mouth while you're doing this. I'm going to start with the problem nostril, so it might take a while. So still stick it in. Make sure you've got the bowl over you and tilt your head and pour. If you're squeamish, you probably think that's disgusting. Fair enough. So I'm about halfway down, and actually that nostril did a really good job today. It's a lot clearer than it has been the last couple of days. However, it kind of filled up and then it started going through. So there was a sort of a delay there. Let's see how it works on the other side. All right, breathing through my mouth, sticking it in, tilting the head and pouring. And that seemed to go on forever. Right, so as you can see, there's water just like dripping out of my nose here. So I'm very gently going to blow my nose, very, very gently. My God, that seemed to go on forever. Now, I do feel like, oh, I've got a little bit of water up there. Some of it might go down my throat. That's absolutely fine. And some of it might come out of my nose as well if I kind of bend over later. So just to recap on that, you need a Neti Pot. You can buy one of these from me if you want one. Let me know. I've got them in stock. You need a bowl, or you can use a sink. You need some water that's been purified in some way, so distilled water or water that's been boiled and then cooled down. And you need some salt, Himalayan salt you can get from anywhere, and just like, you don't even need a spoon. Some tissues, and just in the morning, literally takes about 5 to 10 minutes to do it. And it really increases, it just clears your nose out. It gives you the ability to breathe more through your nose, and the benefits of nasal breathing, add it into the notes below. It's supposed to be good for a lot of things, including apparently making you look more attractive. So we can all do with a little bit of that, can't we? I certainly can. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, do let me know. See ya.